School may be out for the summer, but for the for-profit education sector, a tough learning process is about to begin. That's because for-profit colleges and trade schools have a business model where they sign students up and collect federal financial aid without worrying overly much about whether the students can handle higher education or if they will be able to get a job afterward to pay off those loans. At least that's according to the industry's critics. Default rates on student loans attending for-profits are dismally high. One government agency found that although for-profit schools accounted for only 11% of the country's college-level student enrollment, they contributed to 50% of student loan defaults. And new gainful employment rules could be the death knell for a number of these schools, many of which are private equity-backed and highly levered. Education Management Corporation hired Evercore, and Corinthian Colleges hired Barclays Capital to explore strategic alternatives, the deal's Jamie Mason reports. But Education Management has about $1.2 billion in debt from its leveraged buyout, and Corinthian said it already breached covenants on its debt. But don't look for these schools to go away altogether. After all, the history of correspondence classes advertised on matchbook covers is a long, if not a venerable one. And the schools are already trying new tactics, like recruiting students through local lawyers or churches. Then there's the big move toward online education, something that frees the schools from the cost of keeping up a physical campus, as well as a push to take their offerings overseas to escape regulatory interest. The one technique the schools appear not to have considered is actually teaching students real skills for real jobs. I'm Paula Schaap, and that's the Deal Report.